Ladies and gentlemen, Lenny March here with Machine MMA. I'm here with Kai Murdoch, a fantastic Kai Murdoch with some momentum after his last fight at Machine MMA 45. Kai, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
An absolute pleasure, by the way, Kai. I spoke to you a few times. Obviously, that last fight, you get the win against Finley Reynolds. We look back at it now. Assessment of the performance on the night.
Well, to be fair, I didn't really know what to do when I first came in, because obviously he's never fought before and he didn't really have anything on his social medias and out like that, and it's not like I actually go looking, because I don't really care about looking for someone's fights or anything like that. You go in there, it's amateur MMA, you just go in and you have a fight. So I didn't really know what to expect, but obviously I thought from the videos and that I saw, it was sort of him being sort of a kickboxer, but he just went to the ground straight away, and I was like, yeah, I knew sort of what his game plan was, and from there, yeah, I got the win.
Yeah, like I said as well, I thought he was more primarily a bit of a kickboxer when I just spoke to you out there. But then he came to grapple. Did that catch you off guard a little bit? Was there a bit of there's a bit of a different fight that I was expecting walking into this one?
Well, to be fair, on the poster that we had on Machine MMA, it said one of his coaches said in the comments, go on Mini Merab or something like that. And obviously Merab Dvalishvili is a machine, isn't he? He's like an all-time, he's one of the best wrestlers in the UFC. Okay. So I was thinking, is he trying to play mind games or what is he trying to do? And obviously he took us down. I was like, yeah, he's obviously got to be some sort of wrestler, but he was really strong on the ground. I'll give him that.
Did you prove a lot to yourself that night? 3 rounds of hard work, I would say. First round and second round, very, very close. Talk to me quickly, actually, before the judges' scorecards. They're getting read out, if you remember very much, because obviously adrenaline is a fantastic drug. Talk to me a bit about the judges' scorecards. They're getting read out. Was there a feeling inside you that you felt like you did enough?
Well, to be fair, from how I had it planned in my head, I thought I did win anyways. I had the hope that I did, but obviously when it went to split decision, I was like, oh no, what if I do lose? But then obviously I got the win and I was absolutely over the moon.
Yeah, there were some fantastic exchanges between you and Finley. He was on top at one point, and then you were on top, and there was a lot of reversals. And I remember speaking with Cameron as well from the same gym here at Oxfight Academy, and he said that we're not just a striking gym, we're grappling as well. And I see this fantastic new sign that you got here at Oxfight Academy. It says, not bad for a shit gym.
Yeah.
Does it feel like you're sort of just proving yourself? I mentioned this with Brett as well. Not proving yourself as a fighter, but sort of just proving yourself as a gym.
Well, yeah, we've only been open, as you say, the first day that this gym opened, which was 2024, end of 2024, and I've started since then, and obviously people think we're a new gym on the scene. We're absolutely shite, and they can just dog walk all over us, but that's not the case at all, because we're here to fight and we're here to win.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of hard work, especially going in this cage. And you mentioned that you come to fight, and that's probably the understatement of what happens in this cage. They come to fight, they come to game, mate. That's all I can pretty much say. Kai, next assignment on February 28th, a bit of a difficult one, as we mentioned before we went on air. Not too much to go on again, but talk to me a bit about just stepping in the ring once again. Obviously, not been fighting for that long. Mm-hmm. So talk to me a bit about that. And your fourth fight, heading into your fourth fight. So 4 fight in probably just under a year. So how does that feel, obviously, heading into this one, February 28th?
Well, obviously it gets people say it gets a little bit easier, but you sort of get used to the nerves, don't you? Obviously the nerves are always going to be there, but you sort of get used to it. You know how you're going to start, and you go from you go off your mistakes of what you've done in your last fight, and obviously this is my 4th fight now, and I know where I've went wrong. I've watched back my fights and stuff, and yeah, I think I don't think I know I've got what it takes to win on February 28th.
Yeah, you mentioned the mistakes last fight. Just quickly, actually, before we move on, last fight's mistakes. What were they? What do you say? You mentioned, I asked for the assessment. What was the mistakes that you made last fight, and what have you basically rectified to put that in there February 28th?
Well, as Ian Freeman said on the fight, on the commentary, he did say that I was headhunting and stuff like that, and obviously I've watched it back a few times. I knew straight away I was headhunting. I don't think I even hit his body once, to be fair, but it's just adrenaline, and obviously I've only been training just over a year, and it's just sort of natural to me to just come out swinging, but I've got it under control now, and I know for a fine fact that I'm going to be level-headed, and I'm just going to keep it calm and not headhunt
That's it. There's three sort of pieces to the body that you want to hit. You've got the head, obviously the body, and obviously you've got your legs as well. So sort of just mix it up. That's what we expect from Kai Murdoch on February 28th. It's going to be a fantastic show, especially with Kai on the card. He's 2-1, looking to go 3-1. It's going to be a fantastic fight. Lenny March here with Kai Murdoch, February 28th. It's going to be a fantastic show.
Thank you.